Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I wanted to say hello and wish everyone a good, healthy, and successful 2024. It's not 2024 yet, but it is in a few hours. Is it 6 hours from now? 4? 5? I don't know. This will be uploaded at some point today on the 31st of December. And I thought I wanted to say hello to everyone. Unfortunately, I was not able to provide my subscribers on my channel with the content that I had planned, um, including, some shows. And, but I kind of told everyone about my situation on social media. My dog, as you can see here, is wearing the cone at the moment. He is not wearing any bandages anymore, but he still kind of like wants to lick on the almost dry wounds. So it is a situation where he's still not allowed to go and lick his wounds because, the licking is gonna just cause some rubbing and some chafing or whatever, and it will just not be good for him or for his complete and full recovery. Now, I do think we are 2, 3 days maybe away from a full recovery where we can just say we don't have to worry about anything anymore. But that being said, I wanted to talk about music a little bit and all the things that are, coming to the channel. I guess looking back in 2023, I have to admit that I did not bring out as much music as I wanted to. There are some songs that have been written already, but they have not been produced as of yet. But that's, there's a pipeline and there's a process. And also, this was a very special year, I must say, because we had two full-blown shows with guests. We had Martin Moreira, who is Dr. Ritmo, who is also the person hitting it on my new tracks, which is also one reason why the tracks are taking a little bit longer to produce. So that is a different kind of thing happening, but it is a good thing. If you want to listen to how my songs sound with Dr. Ritmo's drums, you can listen to Ghost Train featuring S. Pablos, which was the only single this year that I was able to release. But the single also has a bonus track called Hooked Redux, which also has Dr. Ritmo's drums on it to give it a more band kind of sound. Now, you can listen to all of those on all streaming platforms and on YouTube. But let me tell you one thing. I am not here to tell you that there is nothing coming. There is something coming. And I'm happy to present you with new material, new content. Now, something that I couldn't do it because, I'm sorry, the woofer, right? The poor guy made it so that I wasn't able to focus on my second show that I wanted to release with a guest. And that show was the interview with Andre Sora, who is the producer of my second album and will probably be the producer of my third album. Now, that is going to launch. We are going to celebrate the first anniversary, or the first birthday if you want, from my second album, What Remains. It released last year on the 11th of November. And we are kind of talking and discussing how production was a little bit, and because we did, I mean, it released 2022. We started working on that album in 2020, which was only, if you think about it, only two years to make a 10-track album. That wasn't so bad from the time frame, I believe. Now, it's also important to notice, maybe you can see that my background here has changed. Now the dog will be in the background. I think he is part of uh, this whole setup, this whole thing that I have going here. So I think this is a an upgrade from the situation I had last year where I was in the other room. The dog was not in the background. The dog doesn't like to go in that room for some reason. I'm not sure why, but now we're all kind of like, this is kind of like a sitcom situation, right? He'll be doing crazy stuff in no time, and I will be reacting to that probably. Now, I would still like to say that I would like to thank everyone who subscribed this year, and of course everyone who subscribed last year, and especially to those people who have been sticking with me since the beginning, long time already on YouTube. So it's a fun ride, and so with 2024 happening soon, I'm just gonna give you an idea of what you can expect on my channel. So if everything goes well, I will be slowly posting the track by track discussion with Andre around. I think it will be done at around next Friday, maybe, if we're good, and if not, the Friday afterwards. But the idea is to celebrate the Ghost Train release. Also, finally, after I think 2 years of having this almost done, I have a lyric video for the new version of Hooked that we've been just sitting on for years. So there will be a few things, and a remix for Ghost Train coming around the corner, and that's exciting because it's been a slow workflow, and sorry guys about all of that. This year has been pretty messy. I wanted to work on 5 tracks this year, and I got to work on 2. Now, the bad news is, yeah, we only got 2 songs. The good news is both songs are finished. One of them was Ghost Train, and the other one is still a mystery, but a few patrons have listened to this new track, and I'm getting very interesting feedback from it. On one hand, I've heard sounds like something completely different again. On the other hand, I've heard comparisons to other bands like Garbage and Marilyn Manson, which is something you would hear, maybe, considering, how the music sounds, but something that I've never heard before as a comparison to one of my tracks was I've been hearing Metallica. So that's excited. I mean, they are essentially one of the pioneers of rock, right? I mean, they kind of set everything in stone, and just everyone who came after just made rock music around that sound. To me personally, that's what I think. Now, I wouldn't say that they're making some noise outside. It's the rockets and the Bowie, you good? You good? Now it's stopped. Okay, I think he's good. So next year, there's a bunch of stuff already happening, and I'm so excited to share these things with you, and I hope you all enjoy, and we'll have some fun with everything that's coming. Now, I will say one thing about the new song as a special tease. It's one of the most heaviest, most angriest tracks I think I've ever done. I think the energy is kind of like slow build and then an explosion basically, and I really do love that song. And it's funny because these two songs that I've been working on this year have given me so much comfort, and I would be really blessed if yeah, if I can help others with the same kind of type of comfort. It's for me, you know, music is like a patch, and I'll just, I have an injury, I'll just put a patch on the injury, and I'll feel better. And well, so whatever. What else happened in December? Well, in December, I have to give a big shout out to the many people who were involved in supporting this cause or supporting our cause, even with the dog being sick, poor Bowie. Um, so I have to say thank you to the old patrons, including Johannes, including F78K, Karina. Those were the original three, if you will, the original three patrons. But now we've got a bunch of new ones who helped out in December. We have Dizo, which is my sister. Hi, sis. And Volgak, who is my dad. Thank you so much for your support this December. I wouldn't have been able to keep afloat without any type of support. I did get support, so I have to say thank you for all of that. This December was not fun. I can tell you, everything started going to shit on the 4th of December, and it's been hell ever since. Now, the holidays have been a bit quiet, which is good, but it was not the most fun month. And so I hope that everything will be fine from here on out. And of course, I don't want to forget my honorary patrons. That would be Moose Moose Bushy and Rez. They are both joining me now and then for Dead by Daylight streams.
Jesus Christ, you fucking scared me to fucking death.
Here on this channel, so if you want to check out my community tab, I will be announcing those streams soon. And now I do hope that we get to do a Bone Chill event stream from the Dead by Daylight game. So because we do want to do like a one special stream per event, and then we have our regular streams. So what else? What else? There are a few more things that I would like to do next year, but I am still working on how to do it exactly. So bear with me. I hope we will be able to break 700 subscribers. I think we are only around 32, 33 people away, 33 subs away from being able to do so. And that's a big deal. Oh yeah, I'll help you scratch you in a moment. I'll help him scratch. So I think that's all I had to do. This was kind of like a status update of what's going on here. Apart from that, I would just like to say, again, thanks for everyone for tuning in, for subscribing, for being here. You are greatly appreciated. And then I would also like to wish everyone a good transition into the new year. I think I already wished you that 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, but I'm doing it again as a goodbye. I hope everyone is safe. I hope you are having a fantastic time with your celebrations for the New Year's. I will say good night I will wish you all the best, and I will see you very soon in January here on my channel, on YouTube, and on the other socials, a little bit less. But I hope you enjoy my channel, and I hope you enjoy some of the gaming that I've been doing. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I shall see you in the new year. Bye, everyone.
If people loved kind of the edgier side of what remains, I think they'll absolutely love what's coming.
Oh yeah, especially now. What I'm seeing then though is this is gonna have a very kind of a live character.
It is different people actually playing it and you singing it, and as with all of the other songs, I'm actually not doing that much to your voice in terms of moving things around or whatever. I mean, what you send is what people hear. So there is a bit of a rawness there, and there's not that much comping going on with your vocals because you tend to really project in a single take. And it's difficult to chop it up because then you lose the vibe. So I tend to just use one of the tracks. And if I feel that, okay, there's this amazing line on whatever, a second take, I'll use it. But otherwise, I'll just pick the take that speaks the most and then just use that. So it kind of carries on that live feel throughout the entire song, especially for something like this. And it's the same with the recording as well. But what I also tend to do is if the chorus has the same guitar bit, I don't copy paste it. I play it again as if I had to play it over on a tape machine, because you get a bit of something else. A bit of it's exactly the same part. It is technically the same equipment, the same person playing it.
Yeah.
There's just something that you're getting, something extra that not copy pasting it and actually re-executing it brings to the table and gives it a bit of an extra sense of realness. And again, harkening back to that 90s aesthetic where you had to commit the tape. You had to play it properly because otherwise there was no way to fix it. I mean, there were people who were really good at chopping pieces of tape, but yeah, you basically, unless you have unlimited money, you basically had to play it.
Which makes sense, of course. Yeah. But I remember people. They told me about the times where you really had to literally cut and edit like that way. Yeah. To me, it's a breath of fresh air. Also, the fact that we're moving towards something up tempo. I find it's doing things with the vocals that are very interesting.